Right, Ava. So just in this video, I want to talk about some arpeggios, right? So we were talking about how the major scale is really, really important because anytime you're in a major key, which much more often than not you're going to be singing the notes of the A major scale. Now, you're not necessarily going to be singing the scale as it is, one note after the next, but all the notes you are going to be singing are most likely, not definitely, but most likely going to be from that major scale. Okay, so we're going to use the key of A today. Just to pick one key. So you'll remember that the scale, just to kind of guide yourself on the guitar, find the A note on the sixth string with your little finger, and then you remember that shape I gave you. So there it is there over 2 octaves, right? All right, so what we're going to do now is arpeggios. Now, arpeggios are the notes of a chord played one at a time, right? So the A major scale is this. Well, try that again. The A major arpeggio is this. Or you could just do even that alone first. So your chords, your major and minor chords, and you're always singing over chords, right? But major and minor chords are always the first, third, and fifth, right? So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here, right? Your A major chord is going to be made of the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. First, third, fifth. And that's an A major arpeggio. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a sort of a pitch exercise, right? Which we're going to go through all the arpeggios in the key of A major, right? So we're going to go first, third, fifth for A, and then it's going to be, there's B. So B minor is the next chord in the key. So that's going to be first, third, fifth, first, third, fifth, first, third, fifth, first, third, fifth, first, third, flat fifth, more on that later, and then by the time you're up here, you're at chord of 8, which is 1, right? The octave. Okay, so here it is. Now, the main thing here is that I want you to avoid, I want you to hit the notes right out of the gate, right? Do that at the beginning if you like, but I want the exercise here is the thing with arpeggios is that the gaps between the notes are bigger than they are in the scale, right? So in a scale, you're going up by a second every time, okay? So when you're going up in a scale, by the way, 1, 2, that's going up by a second, right? With scales, you count your initial position, right? So you know when you roll the dice, you count 1, 2, 3. To go up by a third is to go 1, 2, 3. So there's no such thing as going up by a first, right? That just means staying in the same spot. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to sing these arpeggios to you, and I want you to sing along with it with as careful attention as possible to the pitch and hitting the notes right out of the gate, avoiding the need to slide up. If you want to slide up initially just to get the feel for that jump, that's fair enough. But initially, I want you to do, eventually, I want you to do it like this. So here we go. So we'll just go through chords 1 right up to chord 1 right up to 7, which is always that kind of weird diminished chord. More on that later. Okay, so here we go. So 1, 2, 3, and and again. Sorry. So now we'll just do the whole line of them, okay? So A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp diminished, and then by the time you get past that, you're back at A. Now, obviously, that's a little bit tough for me to reach without screaming, but you get the idea. So all of those, hit them right out of the gate, okay? as opposed to so try to avoid that. As I always say to you, sliding up and down may or may not be appropriate depending on what you're singing, depending on the genre. Now, if it's musicals we're talking about, generally it wouldn't be appropriate. You want to be able to hit those notes right out of the gate. Some of the more modern musicals, a lot of the songs are kind of they're essentially pop songs, in which case it might be okay, but you don't want to have to do that, right? It's important to be able to just hit a note right out without having to find it on the way up, okay? So let's just run through those arpeggios again. So we have A major, so just always kind of focus in on your initial note. And once you find it, once you feel secure on it, push it. Breath into the belly, always. Push it, and here we go. So again, instead of that's notes first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. We're just doing first, third, fifth. Those are the notes that your major and minor chords are made up of. Those are your basic kind of foundational chords. As you know, you're doing the guitar yourself. So here we go again. So chord of 1, A major. Chord of 2, B minor. Chord of 3, C sharp minor. Chord of 4, D major. Chord of 5, E major. Chord of 6, F sharp minor. Chord of 7, G sharp diminished. Whoop, try again. And chord of 8, well, chord of 1, same thing, A major again. Now, obviously, you shouldn't have any problem getting up there. All of them nice and discreet. And, you can take your time with them as well. So just start off with that. Start off with it in the key of A major, and then we'll talk about how you can transpose that to whatever key you want. But once you've sung through that, it's kind of like an elaborate scale, right? Because what we did there was the first note in each one of those arpeggios was one of the notes in the scale. So we kind of, our starting notes were, which is the A major scale. So we are singing the A major scale. We're just attaching a note a third above that, and then a third above that again for the first, third, and fifth. Okay, so the main point of this is kind of getting accurate with bigger jumps, right? It's easy enough to be accurate on a scale, not to be taken for granted. Of course, the major scale is definitely worth practicing and singing. But these jumps are a little bit more difficult to hit right out of the gate. So try it in the key of A major anyway. That's a fairly moderate key for that whole octave. But we'll talk about doing it in every key later on. So start off with that, and remember and always push. And remember never. Like that, okay? All right, so I'll see you again. See you next Friday, and let me know how you get on with that. All right, talk to you then.